Special Agent Michael John Miller, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Washington, D.C. Field Office. Growing up, Special Agent Michael John Miller was a typical boy. Born in Cheverly, Maryland on May 31, 1953, Mike enjoyed playing sports of all types. It didn't matter if the sport was club organized or just a neighborhood pickup game. Mike wanted to play. Even after becoming an adult, Mike still got involved in neighborhood games with local kids. The adventurous type, Mike tried his hand at just about every activity: baseball, football, soccer, golf, hockey, sledding, and skiing. He was not necessarily good at every sport, but that didn't stop him from trying them all. And as his wife, Wanda, recalls, if Mike didn't know the rules of the game, he'd make them up. Mike enjoyed not only listening to music, but playing it as well on the piano and guitar. He liked oldies, mostly rock, but could also be found listening to country, bluegrass, classical, and even some opera. One of Mike's other hobbies was woodworking. During the first few years of their marriage, like most couples, money was scarce. Mike discovered that he had a talent for making crafts out of wood. Thus, the garage was no longer a place where the family cars parked. It became a woodworking shop, where Mike created personalized gifts for his entire family. Mike welcomed challenges, and if he didn't know how to fix something around the house, he learned quickly. From plumbing and electrical to tiling floors, Mike got the job done. During the early years, Mike worked as a law clerk for Judge Couch while he attended law school at Georgetown University Law Center. Later, he practiced law, litigated misdemeanors and felonies. An avid reader, one of Mike's interests was reading about the FBI. Thus, on September 16, 1984, Mike followed his heart and took the oath of an FBI special agent. He remained with the Bureau until 1990, when he decided to return to the practice of law. However, Mike discovered his real passion was fighting crime. Reinstated to the FBI in 1992, he was assigned to the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department's Cold Case Homicide Task Force. That was to be his last assignment. On November 22, 1994, Special Agent Michael John Miller was killed in the line of duty during a gun battle at police headquarters. Mike's professional life was a mirror image of his personal life. He was the first to volunteer to help anyone who needed it. He had a special place in his heart for those less fortunate, particularly children. Above all else, Mike was a family man who insisted that his family was the most important thing in his life. Mike and his family did everything together, from sports to vacations and even grocery shopping. His wife and children were the center of his life. Mike is survived by his wife, Wanda Garvin Miller, and their two children, Benjamin Michael, known as Mickey, and Dale Emily. He also leaves a brother, Brian, and a sister, Lisa Miller Delity. This tribute, honoring Special Agent Michael John Miller, was made possible by the generosity of American Maritime Officers and American Maritime Officers Service.